Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. So, when we last left off, we'd found out the creepy guy who was eating bits of animals and all sorts of fun, wonderful things. We'd also been all the way up here, where we'd found like a cave that we couldn't get into with a ruin in it. That's probably plot related in some way, which is like, it's the first ruin we've run into since forever. Like, we had this one here, which was like the ruin we did at the very start of the game. We had this ruin here, which has the special armor in it that I need the power cores for, and then that's it. That's literally the end of the story, as far as I can tell. There have been no other ruins across the entire map. And I've explored, like, most of the map at this point, especially the main map. I mean, DLC map that's something separate and different. But in terms of, like, the main map, the fact there's only 3 major ruins like that is quite surprising. Anyway, yeah, so we found a weird guy who's, like, eating the insides of the machines because, of course, there's someone doing that. So we've got to go and apparently get some corruptor innards for him. Sounds fun. Which hopefully won't be too much of an issue. I don't remember this being hard to get past, but obviously we've got to go up there. And then once you've done that, I want to explore this bit around here. Then we'll go up to here and do this. I guess we'll kind of do that. Or maybe I might leave that section, actually, this bit over here, because I said this sort of briefly last time, but I do want to actually continue the main storyline, because I've sort of left it for a good number of episodes now, and I'm like, I really should be playing more of the main storyline, you know? So yeah. So yeah, we'll finish up a bit more exploration, finish off like the 2 side quests I've got lying around with just that little area. Excuse me. And then we'll be all like, we'll continue the main storyline, because I have not played the main storyline for ages, because my original goal, if you remember, was to get to Meridian, which I've been sort of skirting around rather than outright, you know, going into. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. Well, we know that a bunch of robots over there. Alright, what do we got? So we got a couple of robots, some flyers. That's never a good sign.
Glintox. Looks like I'm not the only one who wants those crackers.
What do we think? I forget. Are they weak to lightning or what? What are they weak to? Weakness to fire, huh? Well, funny that. They actually look like they're willing to leave, but this could be an issue. You know where I am? I think we know where I... Yeah, okay, we know where I am. Alright. Fine, you want to play? We can... Oh, no, never mind. No, don't. Why do you have to, like, start landing and then stop, huh? Oh, that's why. Damn it. Will you please hold still? There's another one. Alright, you get. There's another one.
Keep quiet now.
I got it.
Ugh, the stink.
This is almost certainly going to result in the guy's death. But it's a quest, so yeah, I guess we're going to do it. Still, we got what we came for, so I suppose it's all for the good. And now we'll be off. Alright. Can't wait to see what he wants me to get after this. I mean, I'm assuming there's going to be a third section to this, because, you know, rule of threes, but we don't always get rule of threes in this stuff. Alright, got you your corrupted blood, you bloody weirdo.
So did you smell this blood coming? It stinks.
The richest is not always the sweetest, Huntress. In the jungles of the Jewel, a fruit grows, but reeks of spoiled meat. Taste it, though, honey to the tongue. No. This is disgusting.
Well, at least he's honest.
These corruptors never belonged to the herds. They crawled from beneath desert or rust, from the bones of old machines. Sickness to spread. That's how they came. Cold metal runs hot, buckles with thorn cuts and tail stings. A fever of obedience. My ears are ringing. I grasp at my tongue. An ingot falls out, stamped with circles and lines. Directions, instructions to break a machine's will. I heard the metal screaming, Huntress. I leave the ingot where it falls. This isn't for us to know. Corruptor after corruptor tramples it in their greedy tread.
That is how they work. Kind of. How do you know these things?
It's not what I know, Huntress. It's what the blood knows. Am I the singer or the song?
I don't know what you are. Maybe get some rest.
No rest when there's unknown journeys to prepare for. Do you know of the hidden machines that hunt men deep in the Jewel?
Stalkers? Yes, I know of them. Oh. Stalker blood next? Sure. Why not?
Oh, good. Oh, that's quite some distance away. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way over there. Well, we haven't even been there yet, so we'll leave that one for now. Mm-hmm. Rat bone. Have I even run into any rats? I'm trying to think now. When was the last time I ran into a rat? Okay, so we'll leave his little quest for now. We'll pick that up later when we sort of closer to that particular area, I think. Something went thump. What went thump? I know it was kind of the music that went thump, but why did it go thump? That's what I'm asking.
Might need that.
Well, one would hope. We do have a corruptor area up ahead. We found the shells walkers, that's fine. Behemoth convoy. See, I'd go after some shell walkers, but because they're right next to a bunch of other things, I'd rather not mess with them. The reason why I want to, of course, is I need some shell walker hearts for some upgrades, but... But you know how it is. Alright. So... there's nothing up there. I feel like, again, there should be something up there. Here's what we'll do. We'll activate this area and there it is. Chargers.
Got one.
And the campfire. Excellent. So yeah, I'm not sure what that area is. That might be plot or something. But now we want to go this way. Because there's some corrupted machines in the area and we need to deal with that. And hey, it's nighttime. A rockbreaker. Ooh, that's a new one on me. I don't know that. Weak to freezing. Okay. So they're big, bulky bastards, are they? Alright. Oh no. That's why they're called rock breakers. I cannot see a thing. I cannot see a thing. Move out the way, please. I don't see a damn thing right now. Ah, crap, they're both on me now. Okay, this is going to be a problem. What was it they were weak to? Oh, that's... that. Oh, this is many levels of not good. I'm getting the fuck out of here. No way, no way, no way. This is way too much. I don't think they can cross water. But again. This is kind of nuts. I wasn't expecting a creature to be this sudden hard. I'm trying to work out how to take them apart so that they don't... Hang on. Well, at least I was right that they can't cross water, so that's something. I don't even know what put that thought into my head. Just sort of had it. I'm trying to break those canisters on their underside, but it's not really working. Right, so best way to deal with them, I think, start by freezing them, best way you can. And then whack them with whatever the hell you've got. Where'd the other one go? Oh no, they're both still. No, what are you doing? All right. Come on. A bit long-winded, but I think I can manage this. Although the fact that they're slowly approaching is kind of irritating. Hey, that worked. Hey, and I got a level up out of it. Yeah, these guys are tough. Which I guess is supposed to be the point, but it's still annoying. Electricity, that's not. Did you just try to dive bomb me? Yeah, I didn't think you could do that. Not a fear. Take a few more rounds, but I think I got the spare stuff for it. Are you guys fighting with each other now? Because, you know, I'll take that as a nice distraction. Let me just that. Weak to just something, huh?
Right on target.
What are they weak to? Let's just set them on fire then, I guess. Some fire. That's not fire. Wrong one again. That was a teensy-weensy bit more intense than I'd have liked. Right. Yeah. Note to self, don't ever go after rock breakers ever again. That's not a good idea. Alright, one thing to do. One thing. Good enough. Okay.
Yeah, this is useful.
I don't know what the trick to taking down those big guys is. I'll hopefully never have to find out. I totally cheesed the hell out of that, but then I kind of do that a lot, you probably noticed. Okay. Let's hope that things can go a little bit better as of now. Alright, so let's gather up the supplies. Because hey, there's a lot of them. And I wasn't planning on killing those two that sort of just sort of wandered in, but well, these things, they just sort of happen, don't they? Now we gotta refill our bleeding health pouch again.
Saving these for the trail.
Watch out, Bloodhog!
Yeah, if it's up to you, I'm out. Thanks. Not in the mood for this. Definitely not what I was planning to do today. I was not expecting that corrupted zone to be that. I'll be honest with you. Bugger off. Come on. Go away now. Right, where am I? Right, so we do have a figurine up there somewhere. Will you go away? You're not leaving, are you? Alright, fine. You really, really, really want to go that badly, huh? I don't know what that is over there, and I don't care. I'm done. I'm out. Some robots just will not leave you alone. It's like they know where you are, and they're supposed to like eventually lose interest and wander off, but just every once in a while they don't. I do wonder if that's like deliberate. Like, you know, they're kind of designed to occasionally be so doggedly persistent. Because, I mean, I have literally had robots chase me across half the sodding map, and I'm just like, no, go away. Like, I have left your area, you're supposed to leave mine now. Bugger ye off. Alright, where's the way up? Because there's gonna be one. Oh, maybe just up the slope? Could be, could be.
This sculpture must be of Banuk make.
4 out of 6, huh? Whoops. Really? Another one? I guess some people just never learn. One of these days you're gonna do that and miss. What do we got? That's a shell walker, definitely. What's that? Shell walker. Shell walker. 3 shell walkers, huh? I can deal with shell walkers, you see. They're not that problematic. As long as you're careful enough. Ooh, there's even one already dead. Crap. See, what I need is a shell walker's heart, but I don't know specifically like how to get that. I mean, I assume you just eventually get it after killing enough shell walkers, but that's not always how these things work. Like, there might be a specific trick you have to do in order to get that part of the thing, or it could just be a rare drop. I don't know. Actually, maybe it says in the notebook. No, not the Thunderjaw. Was it the Behemoth? I thought I'd already... Don't know what that is yet. Oh, that looks really weird. Ah, Rockbreaker. Yep, we done another corrupted zone. Alright. Is there anything we actually want at this point? I could get low profile, make it even better. See, Quiet Sprint would be something that would be nice to move towards. Then again, so would Leader Strike. But in general, I don't use that so much. I don't really care about not being able to kill the leader. That's also something... Actually, yeah, I'm going to aim for that one next. So once I get another level up, we'll be fine. I got a Rockbreaker's heart. I got every kind of heart except the one I'm actually looking for. Kind of irritating, actually. Wait, still more stuff? Somewhere there's something here that's labeled. Ah, there it is. Shell Walker lens. So yeah, actually that's what I was looking for. Yeah, Shell Walker heart lens. Yeah, I just have to kill shell walkers until it clicks. Okay, so I actually kind of forgot about this section down here, so I am going to have to backtrack a little bit. I was thinking just head straight north, but no, actually, there's other stuff I need to get first. I did say I'd get to the plot eventually. I didn't necessarily say it would be anytime soon. Oh, crap. Hello. Yes, hi there. Fortunately, they're pretty stupid. Alright, campfire metal flower, huh? That's some bright glare. One thing I find very annoying, in our pursuit of realism, we've kind of made everything else look awful. You just can't fucking see it. Alright, now where? Oh, where? Could the metal flower be? So if I go around here, does it take me closer to it? Shit.
Hello?
Yes, hello. That's the wrong one again. Damn it. Where'd the other one go? Oh, never mind, found it. Oh, they're pretty immune to that, aren't they? Yeah, okay. Fire. thing, like, I dodge and they still hit me. It's like, what the fuck? Because their attacks aren't just like, come on, drink the potion. That was annoying.
Good for an old remedy.
I hate those fucking guys. They are so irritating just because, like, you dodge out the way of their attacks, but they can still hit you anyway if you didn't dodge in exactly the right direction. That's why. Because their attacks are more... They're less direct and more sweeping. I think that's what annoys me about them. Now, no, apparently I went right past it and didn't even realize. Fantastic, I wasn't even fighting in the right sodding area. So I gotta find a way up there, have I? Oh, okay. Bound to be a way somewhere. Oh good, look, I'm right back where I started. Isn't that fun? Nice. Alright, so that's that. We got that on the map, we got that on the map. There's you next, I suppose. Off to the east. Oh look, that was just a way up here. Well, that would have been nice to know before. That way I wouldn't have to have bothered with that big ass fight. Alright, so we got you. Now, I'm going to warp over to here. Briefly, and then follow that road west.
these will keep.
See, I'm just quite surprised at how much nothing there is in that area, which, I don't know, just raises a flag in my mind that either the game isn't telling me something, or maybe it's used for something after the fact. See, that's the thing for travelers, that's fine. It's just weird that there's just a giant arse field there and nothing in it, according to the map.
Rear that up later.
Well, it isn't like...
Low and quiet does it.
Well, yes, generally. Okay. So yeah, we follow the path. Generally, if you're on a path, you're... I was literally about to say, if you're on a path, you're more or less safe. But nope, game's gotta prove me wrong. Like Glinthawk. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Skills, and we want faster reload while using concentration. Yes. That'll really come in handy when I'm having to cheese fights.
Snow. It's not getting warmer out here.
Don't expect it to. Alright. So we follow the route up, we can get up to Pitchcliff. Fair. And we'll see what, if anything, we can do to help. It said it was under attack by Glinthawks, so that's going to be fun. And some chargers. Wow, they weren't kidding. That's a lot of Glinthawks.
Glinthawks.
Well, at least the other guys are acting as a nice distraction for most of them. Come on. Hello. Good? No, there's still one left somewhere.
What made these Flintox attack? I better speak to whoever's in charge.
Yeah, you could do that. Blimey. Well, we have successfully done that at least. And it is now time for break.
Dang.
Yeah.
We're exhausted. It's the third flock we faced today.
Third. Christ, what the hell have you guys been doing? What do you do? Set up your houses literally on their old nest or something? Okay, well, that worked. Anyway, it's time for a break. We are here. We have reached Pitchcliff, yet another settlement, which is fine because we could probably do some inventory sorting. But we'll see what's going on with their little quest when we get back from the break. See you in a minute, guys. And we're back. Alright, let's get into it. Whoop. See who we can talk to. See if there's anybody worth talking to. Nice. Well, hello there. What have we got? Anything amazing? We've got another campfire. One inside and outside the village? Fair enough. Looks like there's something up there too. Might need to go up there for some point later on. It looks like one of the giant birds is guarding this, which is fantastic. Right. They cost so much money. They're very hard to get hold of too. Yeah, because that's the one I want, but I still need that Shell Walker heart. Because the one I'm currently wearing is that one? Yes, which has 20 melee defense. The one I'm after has 30. But it also has some mod slots, so maybe I could, like, make it better on top of that. But I need a Shell Walker heart, and I just haven't managed to find one yet. Irritatingly enough. Right, we are actually quite full. All right. That's more like it.
Be prepared.
Excellent. Right. Very good. All right. Let's go see who's got what explanation for this, because this ought to be good. What the hell? Right. That's probably going to be important later on. So where's this guy I need to talk to? Oh, is he up there? 1 second. Hello.
You just flew in on a rainbow and saved our sorry slags. Where'd you come from?
A man named Hackard outside the village warned me.
Traitor! I ordered him to stay put. I'll throw him in irons.
He's dead.
What? That scorched out, filthy, rotten dirtwad of a brother. Why didn't he listen? Why?
He was worried you and the entire town would be killed. Do you have any idea what could be drawing the Glinthawks? Has anyone come trying to sell lures? They're devices that attract machines.
Is that real? Is that some sort of Nora joke?
I'll take that as a no. Has anything changed that might have lured the Glinthawks? Have you left machine scrap lying around?
No. Us around use our scrap. Not like the Carja. They only keep the pretty parts.
So the Carja have been leaving scrap around.
Here? Never. If a Carja wasted scrap on my watch, I'd pick it up and make him eat it.
Why do you think the Carja have anything to do with the Glinthawks?
We built this outpost to protect against the Carja. Now they're coming here to trade. Fine. Their shards are as good as anyone's. But everyone knows that they want this place. Come to think of it, they want every place.
But how could the Carja have brought on the Glinthawks?
If I ever get a break from them, I'll see if I can spare a man to follow the trail. Guaranteed, there's a Carja at the other end.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm the mayor. Mostly because I was too drunk to say no when my brother asked me. Tell me where he is, and I'll lay him to rest once we get these Glinthawks to flock off.
You'll find him due south of here, along the river.
Damn that fool. That bung. That lunkhead. Thank you for being with him at the end.
Why don't I investigate why the Glinthawks are attacking? You've got your hands full.
Really? No one ever offers to help me. You, any good at tracking?
You could say that.
All right then. Let me know what you find. Hammer to steel, a Carja's behind all this.
Well, I think I know what I'm looking for.
Turn off! Turn off!
What are you doing?
By the sun, it won't turn off!
What is it?
I didn't make it. I scrounged it from a workshop. Whatever it is, ever since it's been on, these Glinthawks have been attacking. I don't know how to make it stop!
That's one way to do it.
Well, that should do it. Now start talking. Why are you scrounging gear you don't even understand?
My customers demand extraordinary pieces best found at the fringes of civilization. My tales of adventure only increase their value. Where others only dare tread, I flourish. No mountain climbs too high that I can't mount it. My trade demands sacrifice.
Including the sacrifice of innocence? Those Glinthawks swooped down and attacked everyone.
I didn't mean for that to happen. I sought only to sate the appetites of rich nobles who never leave their mansions.
You mentioned you found the device in a workshop?
Yes, I camped out atop the snowy eastern ridge. No easy climb even in my best years, but I girded my...
Enough. Were there any other devices at this workshop?
abandoned equipment, the likes of which I've never seen. A peculiar silo remained impervious to my attempts to open it. As I searched, I wondered how many secrets lie hidden in this world, as we, in our ignorance, go about our daily...
Your point?
Oh, no, I didn't see another device. But one could still be there, waiting to unleash its horrors.
Did you know this whole time that that device was luring Glinthawks?
By the sun, no! I stashed it here for a while, but when I came back, I was nearly beheaded by one of those flying terrors.
This device is dangerous. I have to find that workshop and make sure it's the last. Where is it?
On the eastern ridge, just beyond my campsite. But after I descended from the workshop, a cracking above me signaled my doom. I dove into the river mere moments before an avalanche took out the path. You can't reach it now. The climb is too perilous.
I'll take my chances. You just stay away from that workshop and try not to cause another mess.
But oh, all the way up there. Oh, that's not quite what I was expecting, but okay. We've also got that place to check, but okay. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough.
That car just said the workshop was near his campsite on the eastern ridge.
Alright, off we go. Right, what have we got? Ah, we do want to... Yeah, okay. So yeah, we want to cross the river, actually. And... stock up.
I'll find a use for you.
And again.
Get your ass out of the line of fire!
You know what? He's all yours. I'm getting involved. I got enough in the fight, thanks. Ooh, that's pretty. Shame about the glitchiness of it, but still very pretty. Alright, what have we got? Fair enough. Hoping I can fill a good chunk of my... Not really. Right. And that's of course the way we've got to go. Maybe we can go around rather than straight through. Maybe I'll get lucky and they won't notice me in any big way.
They're scanning for me.
Are they? There's the storm. Oh, wait, is it? Oh, there it is. Yep, that's the storm bird. Gotta find a way up to there without attracting its attention. Might have to do some sneaking, but that'll come later. For now,
Red light means trouble.
hello. Get me out of the Sunning River, will you? Losing interest. I don't know how the hell you can be that close and not see me, but I guess it is what it is. Half tempted to just kill him, but honestly I'd rather not.
Business.
There we go. You're welcome to keep following me. Oh, God. Wait, what? Really? There wasn't one. You can see me, but you're not going to do anything about it, are you? Are you serious? Get off the bloody rocks. Right. No, that. Okay, can I point out the persistence of the Glint Hawks is absolutely nuts. it then.
Here they come.
No, they're not. Not this time. Yeah, seriously, I don't know what it is with the flying machines. They will never stop following you. It's kind of irritating, actually. Because it's like you go outside of their patrol area, you go well beyond the borders of where they're supposed to be, and they still follow you. Especially the big ones. Like, the big ones don't know when to give up. Which is, I mean, I understand on the one hand, but...
The workshop can't be far. If I can find a way around the avalanche.
Okay, so we gotta go down there. Now, I could be wrong, but I thought I saw one of the really big buggers up here. Why go for the lower one? That's another weird thing. The jumping is very strange. You don't need the slowdown, thanks. All right.
It's heavy. Well, it's going white.
Come on, let me...
Pass the test.
Not really. Alright. So we got a bellow back. Got some watchers over there. Right, the other one should come up here and I can then... oh, no, never mind. God damn it, hold still. Those ones I can at least deal with. Whew. Now I could be wrong. Nope, I'm not wrong.
If I find any and destroy them, the machine should leave.
All right. Great. And these things are just right out in the open, and I don't know how to destroy them. I'm assuming based on...
There, Allure.
See nothing. That's right, lose interest now. Damn it, really? Just that tiny little bit. Okay, I can wait. Maybe if I'd gotten the invisible or the harder to detect upgrade, that would have been a bit better. I'd need 2 for that, wouldn't I? Yeah. So he sits there. Nope, he saw me. Then again. Managed to stay hidden. That's right, you don't know where I am. Screw you. Oh good, he's like literally standing right next to me. Alright, where are you going? You should go over there in a minute. At a good distance, I'm thinking, let's just risk it.
Done. No more lures. Now about this workshop.
Where is he? Is he gone? Like, fuck for that. We going in there, or? Oh, no.
Whoever this Dervahl is, sounds like he's made a lot of enemies. For good reason, too. Now to bring word back to Pitchcliff.
Dearest cogs and puppets, you miserable bungs have failed to find me again. Attempts to capture me would make me laugh if I weren't so busy running circles around you in your so-called intelligence gathering. Just give up, or better yet, kill yourselves and say with the effort, you worthless slags. Never yours, Dervahl. Interesting. Alright, so. We'll go west from there. That's not what we want to crouch. That's right, fuck off. I fucking hate dogs. Well, we're not going to be here for the next 6 hours, so I guess enjoy it. While we wait for them to...
Go again.
lose interest, and then lose interest in losing interest. There goes one, and there goes the other. Alright, bugger off now. Whew. Alright, now comes the tricky part. First things first, we do want to go up the mountain and check out this apparent place up here. I don't know what it would be. Assuming it would even be anything important, I really don't know, but that'd be something, right? That's the wrong way. Right, okay. I guess it was that way after all. Destroyed city? Mercenary camp? Yeah, but nothing important. Like, yes, it's a mercenary camp, but it's a mercenary camp that I don't need to clear. That's probably something plot related then. Must be. Well, okay then. If it's plot related, I'll leave it until the plot happens. I can only assume it's related to like a quest or something. If it was a mercenary camp that you could like clear and turn into a settlement, fine. But that's not that. Alright, now comes the really fucking tricky part. We have to get up to there. Find a metal flower and then run for it with a giant ass bird following me. Oh, isn't it gonna be fun? Okay.
Can't be too prepared.
Agreed. There's no more cover. I'll work out what the best way in would be. Follow the path, I guess. Hope that there's cover on the other side of the rock. There it is. Alright. Again, here he comes.
Snow chill, bitches.
Random door. The door to the north, huh? Well, there's somewhere around here a metal flower. Yep, that's it. Didn't seem all that. Oh, never mind. Found it. Okay, and now what we want is the map, and then to warp down to here ASAP. I am out. I am not dealing with a giant bird. I tried to fight one once. That didn't go so well. I succeeded in fighting the second one, and that's only because it put me in a nice enclosed arena, boss fight style. So, you know. Alright, so we've got... weird that there's just like a door there. I guess it's just the path north or something. Yeah, so, you know, just sort of... that section was the only bit I didn't really look at, and I'm not that bothered by that now. Okay, so now we need to turn in the quest. Excuse me.
You'll be happy to know I found another one of those lures and destroyed it. Should be the last you'll hear of it.
By fire and spit, you went above and beyond. How do you know there won't be any more?
The workshop where I found it was long abandoned. You're safe.
Good. My troops want to spit and shake your hand, as my brother would have. On behalf of Pitchcliff and my family, I thank you.
Nice. Excellent. Right. So, I guess now... yeah, we just gotta... go to Meridian. As I said, the only other area I considered like looking at was these three bits. Well, this one and this one specifically, because you got another Hunter's Lodge and whatnot. But I can save that. That's not an issue. Right, so in terms of... well, there's a town there apparently. In terms of where to go, I guess we can go that way? Yeah, excuse me. I'm wondering what this settlement's going to be when you've got this sort of giant ass arena here that apparently I can go into as well. I wasn't expecting that.
Definitely not scrap.
That's explosives. So apparently there's some sort of just arena thing here. What is this? Ooh. Okay. Is it an arena or is it a quarry? Because I could make an argument for both. Honestly, it's looking more like a quarry. I thought it might be an arena, but no, actually I think it's a quarry. Well, okay then. Quarry it is. I thought it might be like an arena and there'd be some, like, I don't know, death matches in there or something. Because, you know, that's the kind of place that, you know, would do something like that. Apparently there's a quest there too.
I've seen this 4 times already.
Don't bother me, Outlander. I don't need a mercenary, I need a miracle. Someone who can tell me who slaughtered my men.
I'm a good tracker. Maybe I can help. What happened?
Mass murder. That's what. 5 night guards shredded like cabbage out there in the quarry.
5 men armed. How?
Don't know. One was a buddy from before the liberation. We worked this quarry together as slaves for the Mad King. My friend, may he walk forever in the light, knew how to fight. Fiends who did this must have had stealth or numbers.
Could machines have killed them?
Don't see how. The quarry is fenced and gated, and I've never seen a Glinthawk do anything like this.
Anything strike you as strange or out of the ordinary?
Well, let's see, oh yeah, chunks of corpses, gushing blood. Sorry, pressure's getting to me. Not used to murder. Nah, nothing unusual. Well, except we've been doing a little blasting lately. And Saravad said, no, that's just stupid.
You've been using explosives.
Sure, to clear away bedrock and get to the good stuff. We do it for a week or so every year. But that's got nothing to do with the dead. They were torn apart, not blown up.
What exactly did Saravad say?
Ah, nothing. Kept babbling about a pile of rocks out there. Said he didn't remember it from yesterday. I told him that this here is a quarry where we move rocks all day. So rocks getting moved ain't so surprising, lunkhead.
I know what killed those men. A machine that attacks from underground. It's called a rock breaker. Powerful sounds can attract them, like explosions for clearing bedrock.
An underground killing machine. Great. What in the name of the sun am I supposed to do about that?
Just sit tight. This kind of thing is my specialty.
Oh, goody goody gumdrops. Ugh. Well, I guess it's something, isn't it? I really don't want to have to fight a rock breaker. Not again. At least it should just be the one this time. I was gonna say, I thought for a split second it was telling me there was 3 of them. I was like, wait, what? Okay, so every time we examine something, it's going to attract it up more and more. Okay.
Blaze. Enough for quite a blast.
crap, oh crap, 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 crap. Oh dear, that's not good. Woo! That went much better than the last time I had to fight a couple of those. But then they were corrupted ones, which are like tougher to kill, so... And there was more of them. So, yes, that actually went quite well. How was that, guys? Cut cliffs, huh?
I've never seen a machine like that. Whoa! Nor a hunter so bold. Take this. It's from the quarry stores, but no one's gonna argue that you don't deserve it. May you walk in the light, friend. Especially when dealing with what comes up from the ground.
It's quite a show.
Okay, got a couple of reward boxes, that's always nice. Well, good. Right, better. No, that's the wrong button. Right, okay. Do you actually have anything I... Or should I sell some stuff? Braidings. I think we've got enough of those. Okay, excellent. Right, so we can grab a vantage point up there. That's always nice. Somewhere-ish. So we did another good deed, so I suppose that's always a nice thing to do. Huh. Yoink. Hey, there we go.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 9. I was setting up my tent right here when Wyatt's call came through. I came as fast as I could, but we'd already slipped into a coma. We never got a chance to say goodbye.
And there's Meridian. How about that? Woohoo! Okay. Well, here we are at the entrance to Meridian. Which is nice. We appear to be a bit busy. I'm sure there'll be an explanation for that soon enough. But it's also 5 o'clock, so it's time for a break. We shall enter Meridian and actually continue the main story once we get back. See you in a couple of minutes, guys. And we're back. Alright, it's very glowy blue. I almost feel like I should be going into this place in the daytime, but
I'm sorry
screw
for
it,
the wait,
whatever.
but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all Karja.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
Is this gonna be... Nope, we're fine. There's a trader there too. Well, they're certainly well defended.
What's going on here? Olin's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
Good day. It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work keeping the city safe.
It's always the merchants.
City's locked down.
Wow.
Getting through, Outlander.
That's a big ass bridge. Whoa. Yep, that's a whoa. Specialty merchants, huh? Well, okay then.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Karja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in brief, is going to waste his time on a grimy Outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There, alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
It's easier. I lost someone too. Well, I don't want to do that because that's always like the dick one. It gets easier. I mean, it does get easier, but I lost someone too. See, that sort of pulls the conversation onto me as the subject. Let's do that.
Give yourself some time. You'll find your footing.
Not at the rate I've been drinking.
And what would your sister have said about that?
I know, you're right. I should expect more of myself. She always did.
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house, here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess, as long as I'm there to witness the search.
Okay.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
Okay, this should be interesting. Especially with him being drunk.
So many people here. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Huh. Big place. How do you stop being attacked by birds?
Is she a Nora? Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
That doesn't sound good.
How long will Avad hide in his palace? To lace blood for blood, vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Meridian is the greatest of all cities, and within live the greatest of all.
Interesting. A lot of discord floating around. Not exactly a surprise. And blimey, there's a lot of stuff around here. Okay. What I'll probably do is, once I'm sort of clear, I'll come down to you. Just to clear out that chunk of the map.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
Corner of this rug is frayed. And the floor near it is warm.
Let's start upstairs first. Portrait. Ooh. Wife and kid, huh? Yep. Whoa, that was really stupid.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Okay, I think I put that one together already. Chug down.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Captain Ursa is dead, ambushed by Shadow Carja at the front. Her and her men.
Can I open this door? No, apparently not. Okay. I thought I heard voices then.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
That complicates things, doesn't it? Book. Map. Yeah. Yeah, it's about right.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Both the hammer trading now, and I see no way out. If I saw at the beginning how they turned me, perhaps I can see something I missed. No, there's no escape. What will writing do? You gave me this folio when you taught me to write. All these years later, it still smells of you, lavender and ash of the forge. All I have left of you. Write me notes, you said, when you give it. Share your thoughts. Tear the leaves. Send the pages to show I'm thinking of you, but I never did. Hands too grubby to touch parchment. How I wish I'd done as you said. How I wish I could now. The same dream. Your hair in the forge light, her son's weight on my shoulders, all of us free. You turn to me and whisper, it is a dream. I answer, yes, I know. And I wake alone. Even awake, my life is a dream, a lie. My treachery will not buy your freedom, it only buys time. But every moment you live, that he lives, if treachery is a cost, I will pay it. Every week the device calls me in secret to a new dig site. We work like men with whips to our backs, as though it was left to us to upturn the soil, the entire earth, and time has run low. Scrabbling to find the carcasses of ancient demons. It's the weapons they want, must be. What misery am I helping birth into the land? I drink with Erend and Ezra, but not even the sweetest brew can wash the taste of guilt from my mouth. Every day my silence betrays them. The villains watch through the device. I keep expecting Urza to stick a blade through my throat, but fire and spit, she does not suspect me. A better liar than I thought myself must be. Fitful sleep the past 3 nights, thinking on that Nora girl. Why did it order her killed? Device must be. Even so, what threat could she pose? When we heard explosions and distant screams from the village, I thought the savages might blame us, turn on us. I almost wished for it, but their matriarchs ordered us gone. We fled through the border with an escort of braves crossing at Day Tower. Now I am called to a dig in the rock wreath. They promise another glimpse of you and our son. I hope to see you both. Well, at least we know where he is.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Well then. Alright, and now we're free in Meridian, where there's a lot of quests and a lot of special people apparently.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before.
Alright, who are you? Ooh. Treasure boxes, huh? And these ones are for... Ooh. Bubble gleam box. Oh, blue gleam. What the hell is blue gleam? Special modifications box. Interesting.
Is that some kind of spice?
You have no need to loiter around here.
Well then, I literally don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. I'm just gonna wander for a bit. Okay then. We'll see if we can pick up the quests. And what? Talk to the special merchant, see if there's anything worth trading.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
Okay.
You mean these?
Very well then. Congratulations and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor one hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Right. That's a start. Hello, you've got a quest.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right. You're new here.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain-hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not going to take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
Interesting.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so how many have I done? What is it? It's there's 1 there. There was 1 here, I think. No, there. Yes. And there was 1 down here somewhere. There. So I've done 3. And I got 2 more left. I know 1 is there. The other one's probably down here somewhere. Alright then. Well, that's good. That's a start at least. Alright, hang on. I want to go to quests. Yeah, I got 3 so far. Okay. I gotta talk to someone around here, have I? Well, okay then. Ooh, looks like there's a... I see it there. Record of Redmore. Well, I am not reading all of that. Bugger that noise. I'll read that in my own time if I do that at all. Well, now that is quite a sight. Where's that really big tall tower thing? Shouldn't it be... Oh, is it over there-ish? I can't see it from here. Hello?
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, Do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
What a dick. Alright, well, that's a thing, I suppose. Legendary hunts. Another big thing I'm not going to read. Most of these are just miscellaneous. You know, they're not like required reading in any real way, I don't think. In there, huh? Oh no, you're there. Bylaws of the Lodge. Oh, it's one thing I really do hate is when games put way too much
You're Talana?
text in the game.
Assis said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoil.
Well, that's easy. Do I have to go to specific locations, or is this a generalized thing? Because they are literally all over the southern place. Well, okay then. That's something I'll chip away at in good time. I don't know if I need to attack specific ones or... Yeah, okay, never mind that. Dirty basket. the hell? Okay.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Carja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them. If you have any.
Which I do, several in fact.
You ready? Let's trade then.
So what have you got? These are just random boxes. Well, I guess I got it. Yeah, I already own those.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. You there, Outlander? Do you have relics?
Alright, did I get anything good in that, or what? A box full of boxes. Okay, that's incredibly random. Alright, where are we and where is everything else? Sorry.
Makes a change to see a more house.
So the place is outside of Meridian 2? That's random, but okay, I guess. Alright, we need to find out these quests. So there's one... No, it's up, apparently. Alright, how do we get up? So I can actually, you know, see what the hell I'm doing. There's a quest over here. Go to... Hello.
Can you help me? Just a moment of your time, please. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Carja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King. So when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him.
And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Look at these wares. Drops of blood leading the way.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
I wonder if this is something that's not even going to leave the city.
More blood. I'm still on the trail. Still more blood. The thief got cut. Trail ends here. But someone must have seen
like
the
what
thief.
I have for sale, I promise.
Sure about the sundown at first. It's growing on me.
I met Honora when I was a child. All I remember now is how heavy her bow was. Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
These aren't goods, they're necessities.
Down the stairs, huh?
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Oh, there's the tower. Yeah, what is that? I have no idea. Okay, so the thief would have come down here.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by.
You? Nope.
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Why do you suddenly suspect the merchant? There's no evidence of that. Not really.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this water mill then to find out.
Alright. Also, there's a lot of special people around here. So, this city is much, much bigger than it looks. I'm not necessarily got a problem with that, but wow, it's going to take a long time for me to get around to everything. You got anything worthwhile? Oh, hello. Yes. Do you have... Wasn't that what I needed? I'll buy that. Yes, that was the thing I needed for my thingamajigama-bobby. Yes, perfect. That's the thing I needed for the suit I wanted.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower.
Called it.
It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
These metal flowers. What are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Ah, let...
Alright, what do we get from this? Well, I've got him.
Till we meet again. Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
So that's not where you get the power cells then. I kind of figured it would be. Yeah, I'm not reading those. Way too sodding big. I am kind of curious though. What's... Can I go this way? Is this the palace? Ah, this will be the palace. I'm gonna get stopped, aren't I?
No one goes into the palace.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Okay, so that's the palace. That's where the king currently resides. Makes sense. Alright, what else we got? There is something in the middle of the area. God, so much text. Like I don't mind text in the game, but some of these games just go way overboard of what they need to. And no one minded. Alright.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourselves.
Ah, can I finally get that outfit I've been looking for? Looks like... There it is. Protector Heavy. Nice. God, I've been trying to get that for bleeding ages. Oop. Alright, so now what we can do... Right, what do we got? A lot. Yes. let's put that one in. That gives me some... Yeah, that gives me some good stats on that. I mean, that's 47 points of melee resistance. A little bit of range resistance, but that's not a problem. And a decent boost to stealth. So I'll take that. That should actually help in the long run. Because I keep getting my arse handed to me so much, I'm trying to think I might actually need it. What do you trade for?
Alright. What did you...
You're...
No. Although some...
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your trap, they...
Yep, okay.
Yes, trade quickly.
What have you got? Do I not have any of these yet? Oh, I don't. Oh, no. I'm missing some still. Oh, well, maybe next time. Okay.
I will leave you to the hunt. Yes, you look capable.
Well, okay, there we go. So, yeah, we know that, or, you know, I knew that finding all other things would be tricky. You know, I knew that that would lead to something. I originally suspected that it would lead to yeah, the, how do I get into there? Actually, no. It's like a big, I don't know, Colosseum kind of thing. There's gotta be a way to get into that guy. I just don't know what it is. I mean, it might be an area I literally cannot get to yet, but...
Check out these wares. I would support a Persian merchant over in Oseram any day.
What I need to do is I need to find... Nope. Stairs. I need to find stairs or something. Some way up. Oh no, that's what's his name's house again. Yeah, so the whole place is relatively circular, which does make navigation relatively easy, thankfully.
You're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come, cock a spell.
Doesn't look like there's a way in there yet. Huh, that's weird that they'd, I don't know, give you a quest in an area you can't yet get to? Strange. Tell you one thing I do need to do. We've got a few minutes before the session ends, so I do need to sort out my inventory because I've got a lot of stuff. Although that does actually remind me. If I'm gonna... I don't think... 22 damage, 43 damage. So what have we got? 43 damage and 8 tear. As opposed to... 40 damage, 43 damage. That's a definite upgrade of a couple of points. Not much, but a little bit. That's 43 tear and freeze, and some fire. Fire and shock. Fire and damage. Tear. Okay. What have we got on you? We got tear. That can be upped. Handling. Handling damage. Handling corruption. Yeah, we'll just stick to that. And you had damage and tear. 30% damage, 40% damage. Let's just up the damage. Tear. Well. Now, tearing's not as important. Right, that's good. What have I got on you then? More fire and more shock. Do I have ice? No, apparently there is nothing that ups ice. Or if there is, I haven't found any. That's kind of weird, actually. Right, what do we got? 26 to fire. Let's up that. Shock. Do that. I guess we can... Damage? Do I want to up its damage or do I want to up its handling? Oh, there is a freeze one. Wait. Oh no, that's the shadow. That's the trip caster. Oh no, that's the trap one. Oh, okay. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clear that out of there because I'm not even using that anymore. Oh no, my mod inventory is full because of course it is. That explains why I couldn't put the freeze one on there though. Fire and shock. Hang on a second. Let me sell a little bit of stuff from my inventory.
I've got all the best goods here.
Just a few. Alright, sell mods. Just whatever we've got an awful lot of. Alright, that'll do for now. Then we can move you a second. Right, Shadow Sling. Here we go. Right, fire. Definitely want to up the fire amount. Freeze. Yes. Shock. That'll be good. Funny that I haven't run into any good freeze based ones. I'm not even sure what I could put in this. Damage and tear. Yeah, tear and handling, I suppose. Which would be good if I ever decide to use that. Comes in handy with the big fights. Shadow Tripcaster I don't use as much. So we'll put in some of the lower level ones. Yeah, that'll do. And then do I want damage? No. Handling will be fine. We don't need too much. 20% should do it. And these ones we don't need anymore. I could sell them, but I don't need to. Okay. Got the outfit I need. Alright, now we can start selling shit. Okay, weapons. Nope, sell. Okay, resources. That. Hasn't been that long since I last sold that stuff. I still don't know how I upgrade this. I know you can. Like, I know for a fact you can because there's an achievement for adding mods to your spear. But you can't add mods to this particular spear. So, I really don't know what the hell that's supposed to do. Okay. See, look, spear damage. Spear damage up, but I cannot add mods to my spear. So, I don't know when I learn to upgrade my spear. Okay. So, what have we got? Damage. So, yeah, we can get rid of anything that's green because that's usually so bad I never use it. Unless, of course, it's all we've got is that. Just melee attacks. Alright. What do we do? Oh, okay, we're already past time. Okay, let's get rid of everything I don't need. And excellent. Oh, that feels much better. Okay. So, where's the thing? It's around here. So, yes, finally we have reached Meridian. The plot has moved forward an inch or two. And, yes, we've also picked up some more side quests, which was kind of expected. I'm not really surprised. But that's all for today. But yes, things are going good. You know, I did sort of promise I'd start moving forward with the story, and I will. Next week, we'll focus a bit more on the story. We'll see where it takes me. If it takes me into an area I haven't been yet, then first I'll, like, clear the map, do a few things in that area, and then move on with the story. We'll sort of see what happens. But yeah, I want to start moving forward with things now. But that'll be next time. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.